Today's video is sponsored by the Indie Film Music Contest. If you're a composer of any age looking to practice your chops and potentially win some cool prizes, I think this is a great fit for you. They have 4 films to choose from to score, they have award-winning judges, and they have $18,000 worth of VST prizes, which is amazing. So if you're interested in that and you want to practice, you can check the link in my description. You can also enter the coupon code ZACH to save 10% off of the entry fee. Thanks, Indie Film Music Contest, and back to the video. Today we are back with another composing in real-time video. We're going to be working with this animation from Motion Bogdan called The Farm. I'm noticing it's a lot of movement through the whole thing. Kind of gentle movements, almost like he's starting his day. But we also have a lot of quick cuts. So how we score this is kind of probably flexible. My thinking is I want to have the ostinato kind of set us up in the beginning, like he's waking up, and then the theme really kicks in when we get this landscape shot of the driving. That's the goal. Yeah, I actually really like the natural tempo of that. So if I do something like this, the next part is going to be actually syncing up the tempo that I did, which was free, to the actual click. Because if you're going to have live orchestra, anybody do that, you have to make sure it syncs up. This part's technical and a little boring, so I'm going to fast forward. But if you want to see the uncut version of that, that's on my Patreon. So here's what we wound up with. I did some averaging of tempos to make sure everything syncs up. So let's just re-record the beginning, but we have all the tempos set. So that was the hard part. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. I wanted more of a setup for that part. So it's really interesting. You'll see how we can shift things 2 beats to help make things not feel so rushed in the picture, or we can push them 2 beats forward if we want it to feel a little bit more sudden and jarring. So instrumentation-wise, I am picturing some strings, maybe potentially woodwinds, and I think I'd also like to use some ethnic stuff, like maybe a fiddle and some guitars. Gonna open up a ton of guitars that I have. Okay, let's see what we can do in our loops. Okay, and now I think we could use one of my favorite things ever, which is just like a dunga chunga, dunga chunga, dunga chunga, dunga chunga rhythm. Yeah, I like this one the best. Let's get a fiddle in here. I can hear a fiddle. Now let's go back to the beginning. Let's work on the ostinato, because that's going to be kind of the same beginning and end. Okay, so bassoon comes in halfway through, and then just at that one note. Yeah. Let's get more of those low strings, the warm, kind of warmness. No sound design. Cool. And now let's add French horn, because I think that'll be a nice glue between the wind. I'm basically just trying to harmonize between things. So now I can check all my voicings. See the French horns right in between. Perfect. And we can also do some percussion stuff to segue it, like harp. Just like maybe one last thing, some upper string tremolos in the beginning. I think. Okay, now if we're doing piano there, it's gonna make sense to layer it elsewhere. All right, so let's hear the finished result. And if you want the MIDI for this and the MP3 to study or enjoy, that's also available on my Patreon, link in the description. I'm so happy with this one. Hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, you can leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm doing these videos every so often, but I always love doing my composing in real time. It's one of my favorite series. So thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.